Meet Anna, an nurse who's no stranger to chaos. 12-hour shifts bleed into one another, each one a blur of critical patients, beeping machines, and life-or-death decisions. There's never a moment to breathe, never a second to just stop. She's running on fumes, her body and spirit completely drained, day after day. It's the same relentless pace. The exhaustion is more than just physical. It's a heavy weight on her soul. As she clocks out, another nurse is wheeled in on a stretcher, a stark reminder of the toll this job takes. The thought of her next shift feels like an impossible mountain to climb. Her body aches, her mind is numb, and a little voice starts whispering in her ear. It sounds a lot like her own, but it's laced with a tempting suggestion. Just quit, Anna, it says. You've done enough. You need to take care of yourself. No one would blame you for walking away from this burnout. It's too much! The idea of simply not going back, of choosing herself for once, is incredibly appealing. She pictures a life without the constant stress, the trauma, the sheer exhaustion. The voice is persuasive, logical even. It promises peace, rest, and a chance to reclaim her life. Why keep putting herself through this? Why sacrifice her own well-being for a system that just keeps taking? The temptation to give in, to just let go, is overwhelming. Anna gets home and collapses, the weight of the world on her shoulders. Her phone buzzes with a reminder for her shift tomorrow. Her finger hovers over the call button, ready to dial in sick, ready to say, "I can't do it anymore." But just as she's about to make the call, her gaze falls on her phone's wallpaper, a simple verse she'd set months ago. It's a reminder that God so loved the world. Suddenly, she thinks of Jesus. He too was tired, weary from the crowds and their endless needs. He felt the crushing weight of humanity's pain, yet he never turned away. He found his strength not in quitting, but in retreating to his Father. He healed the sick, comforted the brokenhearted, and carried on, even when he was exhausted. That thought stops her. If he could face his overwhelming mission with such love and perseverance, could she, just for one more day, try to do the same? A tiny flicker of hope ignites in her heart. Maybe quitting isn't the only answer. The next morning, the exhaustion is still there, a thick fog in her mind. But something has shifted. Instead of heading straight for the ER floor, Anna ducks into the quiet of the locker room. Leaning her head against the cool metal, she closes her eyes and prays. It's not a fancy prayer, just a raw, honest cry from her heart. "Lord," she whispers, "I've got nothing left. I am completely burned out. I can't do this on my own. Please, if I'm meant to be here today, you have to carry me. Be my strength, be my hands, be my peace." In that small, quiet moment, a profound sense of calm washes over her. It's not a sudden jolt of energy, but a deep, settled strength that fills the empty spaces inside her. It's a peace that doesn't make sense, a power that isn't her own. She takes a deep breath, feeling lighter, and walks out to face the day, ready for whatever comes. The shift is pure chaos, just as she expected. A multi-car pileup floods the ER with critical patients. Alarms are blaring. People are shouting. And every bed is full. In the past, this level of pandemonium would have sent her anxiety soaring. But today is different. The peace she prayed for holds her steady. When a patient goes into cardiac arrest, she doesn't panic. With a calm focus that surprises even herself, she leads the team, her actions precise and efficient. Amid the medical crisis, she notices the patient's family, huddled in a corner, their faces etched with terror. After they stabilize the patient, Anna walks over to them. She doesn't offer empty platitudes. She just sits with them, answers their questions with gentle honesty, and offers a comforting presence in their storm of fear. In the midst of the mayhem, she has become an anchor of peace. As the shift winds down, the doctor in charge of the critical patient pulls Anna aside. "I don't know how you did it, Anna," he says, shaking his head in amazement. "You were incredible!" The patient is stable and has been moved to the ICU. His recovery is looking much faster than we expected. Her teammates echo his praise, thanking her for her calm leadership. One nurse gives her a hug and says, "You are a rock today." Anna smiles, a genuine smile that reaches her eyes. She knows it wasn't just her. Looking at the now stable patient, she sees it clearly. God had worked a miracle, not just in the patient's body, but in her own weary heart. He had taken her burnout and used it to bring forth life and healing. It was his strength, his peace, his hands at work. This story isn't just about Anna. It's for anyone who feels like they're at their breaking point, whispering, "I quit." God sees your exhaustion. He knows your struggle. The same voice that told Anna to give up might be speaking to you, too. But God's voice speaks louder. He promises to be your strength when you have none left. He can turn your burnout into a breakthrough and your weariness into a testimony. When you feel like you can't take another step, lean on him. He will carry you. There is hope for your battle. Don't give up. Thanks for watching. And if this story encouraged you, please like and subscribe for more.